Hey, it's Aaron again, bringing you another random rambling video on Thursday, the very first day of January in 2026 now. Happy New Year, everybody. It is 9:39 a.m. 9:39 a.m. on the first day of 2026. Hope you all had a safe, fun New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is a time to celebrate, and it is a time to party, but it's as usual. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if you could tell I was gone, but I had to put you on pause for a little bit while the CNA was bringing me my morning coffee. Usually I don't start the video until I have that morning coffee, but this morning I couldn't wait to get on here and talk about the new year. I have nothing really to talk about. 2025 was, I don't know, not such a great year per se, but hoping 2026 will get better in a couple ways. One, hope my friends will actually come see me this year. They didn't come see me at all in 2025, not to play poker or to do anything fun. A couple times they went up and brought me a delivery from Walmart up to me, for me. But they didn't come play poker last year. Like is usually a tradition on my birthday, at least. And at least we'll have just a game for the heck fire of it at some point during the year. We never did that in 2025. I moved to a pretty bad area of St. Louis, probably one of the worst areas in the country. Well, St. Louis is one of the worst areas in the country to start with, and now I live in the worst part of St. Louis. I live on the north side of St. Louis. I live on St. Louis's north side. That's not a great place to visit. Not a very enjoyable place to be, especially if you're white. That's not racist. That's statistics. More crime is committed upon white people in the North. Well, I'm sure it's more crime committed upon black people just due to sheer numbers, but it's not safe for white people to be in the north side of St. Louis after dark. And all my friends work, so we can't do it before dark, usually. So it won't be any different this year unless I move homes, which I have no intention of doing. We'll just have to see what happens. It is 2026 now. Anything might happen. I just have to keep praying that my life becomes more enjoyable. That's my main concern, really, is that I get out of this funk. I've been in a non-stop funk for longer than I can remember now. It hasn't even been since my stroke. It's I had to learn to live with it. I can learn to live with it, but I don't want to being a part of you. It's always a big mistake. No, something's always a big mistake. I can learn to live with it. I don't want to. So how's it go? I kind of sing "You're the Hardest Habit to Break" by Eagles. No, it's Chicago, isn't it? It's not Eagles, it's Chicago. I think they're from California, the Eagles. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what's going on. I'm just fat, that's all. I don't know the words. I used to know the words, word by word, to that song. Hard Habit to Break by now I know it's Chicago. No, let me get it wrong. I'm sure it's Chicago. I've looked that up and proved that I'm wrong. You can comment in the comments section. I'll probably look it up as soon as I'm done with this video anyway. I could look it up now, but I don't know where my phone is. Who sings Hard Habit to Break?
I encountered an error
What?
doing what you asked. Could you try again?
Who sings the song Hard Habit to Break? You're a hard habit.
Chicago recorded the song with Peter Cetera and Bill Champlin sharing lead vocals. Would you like me to look up more hits from their album, Chicago 17?
I think that's Peter Cetera, not Cetera. No thanks. So it was in fact Chi-Town. So I was kind of right. First I said Eagles, not thinking. And then I said there was definitely Chi-Town. Definitely Chicago with Peter Cetera, as he said. No, I think it's Peter Cetera, sir. Sir Gemini. Gemini used to be pretty close, and then I guess I got on his nerves because I don't talk to him at all anymore. When I say Gemini, I mean my buddy Jim. Yeah, no. I got on his nerves. He used to be close. We used to be friends on the Facebooks, and I think he blocked me. I can't find his profile. We're not friends anymore. Obviously, I was blocked. That's alright, though. He's not the first person to block me on Facebook or on other social medias. He's also not the first person to block me from their phone. In fact, my own aunt has blocked me from social media and from her phone. There's a girl named Lauren with whom I had probably fallen in love who blocked me from her phone and from social media. That's for was for blowing her up. I can't stand this cost me a friend and my friend Kim. Can't stand when I text somebody or call somebody and they don't answer and then don't text or call back. It's not that I feel so enlightened, not that I feel like I'm owed it. It just bugs me. Especially when I text and ask a question. If I don't get a text back soon, it drives me crazy. I'm very impatient. What's going on now? Oh, I still audio. I just, who cares about who's blocking me, right? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of feeling sorry for myself. No, I wasn't really feeling sorry for myself. Yeah, I kind of was. I was kind of feeling sorry for myself. I was gonna play it off and say like, it's not the only person that's blocked me. You know, it hurts. A lot of people have blocked me. You know, annoying. I do a lot of annoying shit. You know, a lot of they, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's annoying. I have a lot of annoying habits that I need to break, but I don't have a chance to break. Because they come in the form of girlfriends. You blowing them up too much, things like that. You'll never see this video now. And it's hard to admit that not stalkerish. It's not like a stalker, but it's just, whatever it's called, just harassment. Kind of on the harassment side of shit. Lost a good friend in Kim because yeah, I texted her. We were texting every day back and forth. I texted her one day and she didn't answer. So like I said, I get impatient, and so I texted her again, like hello, and and I asked her whatever question I asked her again, and she didn't text back. So I after a few times, so I kind of blew her up, texting over and over, are you all right? What's going on? And then I really got worried. I was truthfully worried. It wasn't an excuse. I really got worried that something was wrong. So I texted her. I said, please, if you're okay, like, text me back so I know you're okay. And that was genuine. And then she didn't text me back, so I was a little worried. I was hoping she was just ignoring me for whatever reason. But we didn't get into it at all at that point. We didn't get into it at all. It's just that she wasn't answering me. So I texted her Again, please answer back if you're okay. And she didn't answer back, but I guess deep down inside, I was certain that she was okay. She just didn't want to talk to me for whatever reason. So I asked. I said, "Are you ignoring me?" I said, "Are you ignoring me?" And I said, "Are you ignoring me or something?" And she texted back, "Gee, do you think?" And so I flipped out. Well, what the fuck? So I texted her back. Well, what the fuck's your problem? And she came back with a list of shit. Well, first of all, you're blowing up my phone. And I texted back, well, it's because you won't answer, you won't text me back. You won't text me the fuck back. Or something like that. She said, well, quit being such a fucking psycho. I said, I'm not a psycho, you're a fucking cunt. This is a girl who, if you told me in high school that I'd ever say things like that to her or about her, I'd have called you a damn liar and probably smacked you in the mouth. But I said it. And she's like, well, you're being a fucking, you're being a fucking whatever. You're being psycho. And I said, no, you're being a fucking cunt. And that was about it. And now she hasn't talked to me since then. That's been 20 years ago. Nearly 20 years ago. It's been since like 2008. So 18 years ago, right? No, now going on what? 2008. That's 18, nearly 18 years ago. 2008 was, oh, that's 28 years ago. What is it? I can't figure that out. In 2025, it had been 17 years. It'll be 18 years this year. And I'm certain nothing will change. It's embarrassing now that I can't do math. So now I've exposed myself for being a harasser of women's. And I've exposed myself for not being very good at math. And is this the same video that I couldn't figure out Eagles from Chicago? I think it is. So after how long? After one, when I looked, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. That's 12 minutes and 34 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe that's a sign to hang her up. To airplane hang her up. 2 fingers ain't up club. See you when I see you. Pizza rolls. Peace!